you had a loss that difficult in your career?
That one sucks. Had one in college, but that one sucks. Not the way you want your Monday night debut to go. You envision everything, going right, and you have a great game.
Dalton, when you go toe to toe to like a contender, and you know that it was this close to winning, you had an outstanding game as well. How do you take the positives and not dwell on the negatives? And as Frank said, it's a short week, and you got a big one coming up too.
Like you said, you got to take the positives. It's a very good football team over there, but as also that we talked about, in order to win games in this league, in order to get to where you want to go, you got to be able to finish games. But like we just mentioned, you got to take the positives. From what we did well, and also what we can get better at, and use it this week in practice in order to continue building, stacking practices, stacking games.
When you're up 16 with 12 minutes to go, I mean, human nature is what it is. What are you thinking at that point?
At that point, I mean, you're thinking, how can we finish this game? I mean, what is it going to take for us to finish this game? Still a bit of a time on the clock, but, how can we continue to move the chains? How can we continue to move down the field, eat at that clock?
Frank talked about that kill shot. Why are you guys still searching for that, and what's missing?
I think the kill shot is really not just one person, one player with the kill shot. It takes all 11 on the field. It's almost like a one final blow. You need everybody, all 11, to just take that one final blow, and that's what it's going to take. It's not just going to be, someone, to make something exceptional happen, or Carson make something exceptional happen. It's going to take all 11 of us to land that final blow.
When Lamar got rolling, did you start to think in the back of your head, like, oh, crap, like he's getting hot, like this might get tight?
No, a guy like Lamar, he's going to have a couple, and he's going to have a couple of plays in him. I mean, he's a special player, so you already know whether it's early in the game, later in the game, he's going to have a couple plays. And I got all the confidence in the world in our defense, that he's going to hold that to a minimum. But you just got to think about, he's going to have his plays, but what are we going to do on offense in order to keep him off of the field?
Jonathan, are you surprised that with the way Carson was able to move the ball against them, with the way you guys were able to run the ball against them, that a lead like that gets away from you guys?
Yeah, I mean, you're always surprised. I mean, when you're up, going into the fourth, and like I just mentioned, you're thinking, how can we eat at this clock? How can we keep them off the field? I mean, that's an explosive offense. They just mentioned they have a special player back there at quarterback. So, what can we do to keep them off the field? Because like I mentioned, they're going to have a couple plays, but, late in the game, that's not when you want those plays. Thank you.